Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. Hypothetical situations lead to real-life decisions.
But first, who you talking about? We're going to read a comment that one of you made and try to figure out who it was about. Who stole the penguin says, when blank was holding Jasper, he looked like when your mom leaves you alone to talk to a relative from when you were little that you don't remember. Well, that would make sense that it was
be
me
you.
because it was your dog.
But when
It would
I
be
had
a
him on the
big
show,
insult if it was yours.
he wasn't that comfortable with me at the time. It took him a while for him to get warmed up to me. But I think by that point, he was even less warmed up to you. I'm going to say you. Yep.
Yes.
It was red. Do we have a... yeah, look at him. He's so majestic and uncomfortable with you.
And I am also uncomfortable, apparently.
Yeah. Nobody wins in this family reunion. Weird uncle holding the...
I like Jasper.
handling
It's
the kid.
just the thing about him is, like, we'll be at the creative house working. He's there. He warms up to me. I go to the bathroom. I come back, and I'm a new person. And it's like there's a whole new process of warming up again.
He has no short-term memory.
Yeah, you might need to get that checked.
That happened to Ringo, my dog, when we went and stayed with my parents, and the every morning he would
reset
bark at my dad
daily.
Like, you're still, wait, hold on, new person still here? Don't know how this works.
And Ringo doesn't like guys.
He's gotten a lot better, but I think it's something about
Because Jasper is kind of the same
or
way.
facial hair situation that really sets him off.
Check 2 of those boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he growled at me the first time we met.
What's Ringo doing these days? Just
He's just chilling,
Posing on
being
Instagram?
Cute. I mean, he has a nice booty. Have you seen his booty? I mean, it is a choice dog booty. On his Instagram, you can check it out.
Okay, well, I don't know how to feel about
That's
that.
as a parent, what I like to do is pimp out my son's booty on Instagram.
yeah, I wasn't trying to set you up for that one, but
Anyway,
that's how you want to build your brand.
Yeah, my brand. The writers have come up with scenarios, and I'm going to
love
read them
scenarios.
to you, and you're going to determine, would you chicken out or would you move forward in these scenarios?
Because hypotheticals present real world decisions.
That's what you were getting
Yes.
at
Yeah.
earlier.
You're promised an all expenses paid trip to space for a week, where you'll be able to visit other planets and walk on the moon.
Multiple planets and the moon in 1 week?
Sounds like it.
Impossible, but
However,
You're going to be moving fast.
in order for you to go, you must pass a mental test that requires you to spend
I'm out.
72 hours alone in a room devoid of light and sound. Do you do it or chicken out?
72 hours. Can you sleep?
Well, probably.
Yeah.
I can sleep for 72 hours.
But think about how crazy, like, if you couldn't see or hear anything, like, you'd have to
That's
eat
crazy.
and go to the bathroom and sleep and, like, keep it all together for 72 hours.
That is actually a really interesting scenario. Obviously, it seems like a form of torture, and probably is.
Yeah.
Because you lose all sense of time. I would do it, of course, because
think
I
you
would
could-
love the idea of going to space.
I think you could train for it. Like solitary confinement is something that is being reassessed.
Being recessed, yeah.
Uh,
It's not good for you. And 72 hours is probably enough to induce some long-term trauma. But then you get to go to the frickin' moon and other planets and in a week on some sort of technology that has yet to be invented.
So this is like a 2-part Mr. Beast video. What's going on here?
Yeah, right, yeah. This is Mr. Beast, like 2030.
No, I don't think he's doing anything in 2030.
Okay. Mr. Beast 2030 predictions. You think he's just living large at that point? Or you think he's flamed out?
It's not for me to say, is it?
I mean, talk about more interesting things.
Oh, come on.
Living large. Living large. Jimmy living large.
I think he's living large, man. I think he's living
That is not the question.
I did. I'm
Yes.
kind of afraid of the space part.
I'm going to
I'm
the
chickening out.
Yes, I am going to the moon with Mr. Beast. That's the question, and that
chickening
is
out.
my answer.
Okay, you can have a split decision. This one's down to earth. Mr. Clint Eastwood is making his final film about the Wild West, and he wants
You
you
mean the one he just made?
to. Ouch.
He's 91, and he did he had a fight scene, and he was on a horse, like fell off a horse. He's 91, and he did that. It's crazy.
Did he direct it too?
Yes.
Cry Macho?
He looks 105.
He,
I saw-
yeah, he's looked
I
over
saw the
100
billboards
for, a
for
while.
that, and I'm like, why are they advertising an old Clint Eastwood film? Because it just looks like all the old ones.
Still doing it. What about
He
him?
wants you to be in it.
He's
That's
an
the thing. He
icon.
wants you to be in his last film. And it's guaranteed to be a box office smash, of course. And you'll probably get an Academy Award nomination. However, to make sure you've got what it takes to be a gritty, fearless cowboy, Clint demands you find a piece of roadkill, cook it over a fire that you've created using only the elements, and eat the whole thing. Do you do it, or do you chicken out?
Eat the whole thing.
I thought you were gonna like make me eat the roadkill without cooking it, and I was still gonna say yes.
I mean, again, all of this stuff requires training. I'm assuming, like, even for the deprivation or now for the roadkill, like making a fire out of nothing. That's going to take me a little more work than just watching all the Survivor I've watched. All I've learned from that is that I don't think I'm ready for Survivor or making a fire using nothing. Lots of training. I'm just saying,
Okay, wow.
a lot of work.
I
Just to
think
be in a
I'm
Clint
doing
Eastwood
this as
film.
long as I don't somehow
one
get
seems
associated.
doable.
I don't want to get associated with that weird moment from like the 2012 Republican National Convention when Clint Eastwood was pointing at an empty chair. As long as I don't somehow get tied to that, I'm going to do this.
This sounds like an adventure on both fronts. So yeah, I'm up for this.
Oh, wait, you've changed your mouth.
all it took
Yeah.
was that.
I just said there's
to
going to be
get
a lot
Link
of
on
work.
board.
A lot of work, but I'm ready to do it as long as he doesn't point at a chair.
Yeah, don't point it as long as there's no empty chair pointing scenes.
You've heard my Clint Eastwood story.
I thought you were going to
No.
say you've heard my Clint Eastwood impersonation, and
No, we haven't.
and I was so ready for it.
What is the Clint Eastwood line?
Go ahead, punk.
You got to ask yourself, do you want another rib? What?
That's not it. That's a Chili's commercial.
You want to? Do you punk?
That's the Clint Eastwood Chili's.
What did he say
commercial that
before he
never got
said,
made.
"Do you punk"?
Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you?
Oh, Carney's saying, do I feel lucky?
Have you seen?
You got to ask yourself, do I feel lucky, punk?
Have you seen Dirty
Do I
Harry?
feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
You haven't seen Dirty Harry.
Uh-uh.
We should watch that.
Stevie, give us your dirty
Guns
hair.
like that
Give us
one.
that.
No, I volunteered my Clint Eastwood story, not of.
All right, give
Clint
us the
Eastwood.
story.
I'm chickening out.
I
It's
was
not really that good of a
traveling
story.
down the
He
coast
has a
and I found myself in Carmel.
You were in the chair.
Yeah, it's in Carmel. He the chair. He has a
Yeah, he lived.
hotel in Carmel that has a restaurant, and we stayed there, and we were in the restaurant, and he came into the restaurant to eat, as did Betty White, not with him,
Oh, not
but
with
at another table. And
You'll see some old Hollywood folk.
I think
up
you
there
were a
in
little
Carmel.
young for this restaurant.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Were there
mean,
nurses
yeah,
walking around?
comparatively.
Yeah,
I think they were a little old for the
she
restaurant.
walked into a retirement home cafeteria and did not realize it. Now,
But I didn't want to turn around in my chair because
'cause you're
Cassie's
not my mom.
Well, Cassie's mom was with us and was vocalizing in my mind a little bit too loudly that she
He's-
saw them.
He's
I
an
mean,
icon.
Clint
Um,
Eastwood is that stage of Hollywood that like he has probably dealt with so many people freaking out for so long that
Yeah.
it's just part of the deal, and he never changes his expression.
Now it's just old people trying to desperately get to him and then saying something.
Yeah, he's used to it all. I mean,
Betty
he
White
went going
got
to that
vanilla
concert,
ice cream
restaurant concert.
for dessert. It
Clint,
wasn't on the menu.
I'm
She
coming
wanted
for
vanilla
you.
ice cream.
Carmel, I went
Really
there
Betty White move.
recently, and it's overrun. Can I just say that it's a beautiful, quaint little place, but just
It's
so
overrun.
so many people with tourists. So many people want to be there that the quaintness is gone. It's like those memes where it's just like Instagram and reality. Like here's this place and here's Zion National Park on Instagram, and here's what it looks like when you're there and all the people are there. You know, you went to Zion. Was that how it was? There's just like people. The problem is people.
Yes and no. Time of year thing, but I've seen that.
Did you see Clint Eastwood?
Did we just? We said we're doing this.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're doing it.
On your usual nightly walk together, you and your dog come across a spooky house that you've never noticed before. Something triggers your dog and she runs inside the house. When you get to the door, you hear the blood-chilling sound of demonic voices calling you by your name. Do
Okay.
you go in to save your dog
That's weird.
or chicken out?
That's weird.
Demonic voices calling my name. Crap. I mean,
Is it Halloween night?
I don't have that context.
Because listen, my neighbor was running around with a chainsaw but it was Halloween, so it didn't matter. He's also had like things
Ah,
on
I
his
don't
knees
like
and he was
that.
sparking. He was like sliding and sparking.
oh, and so she was in a retirement home, and you're at Universal Studios.
Well, no, this is just, Los Angeles Halloween is different than North Carolina Halloween. It's just like, whoa, I feel like I am in Universal Studios. But is that going to happen this year? We're going to get like a real Halloween again?
It's happening. But if I'm going to go in for something, it is going to be to save my dog or my children. I think, that's the only thing that might get me into one of these places.
Into the demon place?
But calling me by name,
What about
and
your
it's not
cat?
Halloween, I think Rhett makes a good point. If it is, you're like, all right, I'm going to play along with this. And I'm going to get my freaking dog back.
I tend to go like this in haunted houses.
I mean, I would probably call 911 from the outside. So I think I'm chickening out. If it's not Halloween.
Wait, Rhett, your answer is that you're just going to stand outside and clap your hands?
If it's Halloween, I'm going to go in and that's what I did. That's what I did at Horror Nights. I didn't know I was doing it until everyone I was with explained it. That's what. Every time you get scared, you start clapping. Hercules! I don't know why I do that.
Yeah.
I love to be scared.
Yeah, you wanted to give I think you told me you wanted them to know how much you appreciated their
Well,
work.
specifically the Us exhibit when the twins came out.
Yeah.
They got me so good because it was the gap had formed between me and the person in front of me, so I got the real experience.
Yeah.
And I was so
And I was back there
scared.
watching you clap at it.
They were like, "What is wrong with this man?"
Okay, this is another possible Halloween, but not Halloween. Not Halloween scenario.
Okay.
You're walking through the woods.
Yep.
A magical wizard appears out of thin air.
Cool.
He tells you he's from a secret dimension that holds the answers to all of the world's greatest mysteries. He says that in order to visit the dimension, you must streak across the field during Game
Yes.
7 of the World Series.
Easy. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It wouldn't take. I mean, first of all, I would. Whatever you were asking me to do.
Oh, crap. I didn't give you your birthday gifts.
Yeah. Well, hey, I wasn't going to say anything.
Crap. I totally
I
forgot.
didn't want to be
They
that
just reminded me.
demanding guy.
I mean, streaking is easy. Happy birthday, Rhett. Crap. I'm sorry that I made you wait this long. And yeah, so you got this and you got that. And just a reminder, a gift for you, up to 20% off Rhett's favorite items at mythical.com through October 14th. So check out our store for nice gifts for you at a discount. You like it?
It's a bean blanket.
That's right. It's really high quality, too.
Can you-
Look at the back. It's beans on both sides.
Yep. White beans on the back.
Isn't that soft? There's more where that came from.
Very, very nice. I'm very happy about this.
What else, man? Keep
Very-
going. Keep going.
It's very comfortable.
Your birthday continues. You're wrapped in beans. Yep.
This is the
That's
only.
it. Yep. Nothing else in
Is
there.
it a graduation hat?
Be careful. Show that to everybody. R is for Rhett. Read it.
This is for me?
Yep.
Dear Rhett, words cannot express how special you are, but here are 26 that try. Each one so perfectly describes you. You are all of these wonderful qualities and so much more. Love, blank. You didn't even freaking sign it?
I didn't know who you'd want to sign it, so I
You!
just left it open. I'll be glad to do it, but I didn't want to presume.
A is for amazing. Yeah, thank you, Ben. Please sign that. Oh, I thought it was all going to be ours. A is for amazing. That's Rhett in every way. B is for the special way you brighten up each day. C is for your courage. You don't fear what you do. D is for your daring. You always carry through. E is for your energy, so vibrant and bright. F is for the fun you bring to all, both day and night. G describes your future, oh, the places you will go. H is for the heights you'll climb and successes you will know. I is imagination and the power of your dreams. J is for the joy you bring, your shining face that beams. K is for your kindness, shown to big and small. L is for the love you freely share with one and all. M is for your music, the song of your own heart. It is me and for never, for we'll never ever part. Oh, means there is one, you there will never be two. P is meant for perfect, it's you just being you. Q is all the qualities I notice every time. R is how you're rare like a diamond from a mine. S is meant for super, for your power to soar. D is for the talents that you have and so much more. U is for unique in every multitude of the word. V is for your choice to be the reason you'll be heard. W is for wild, always living gallant free. X is exceptional, not extraordinary. Y is meant for you, the only one that ever be. But D is out of you, must see, so see, so see. Thank you for this book.
Yeah, just read that whenever you need to kill some more brain cells.
It's like been a great birthday.
In celebration of Rhett's birthday, take up to 20% off Rhett's favorite items now through October 14th at mythical.com.